taken by the Buckeyes.
First charged, timeout Ohio State. It's a full timeout.
This just in. A giant robot has landed downtown.
Hey, Craig.
Hey, guys. This is just my workout stuff.
We know you're the Green Hawk.
Everyone knows.
What? That's bananas.
You're still wearing your mask, dude.
If you have a secret identity, you need to keep it secret. And if you want to save by bundling home and car insurance, you need Geico.
I'm not the Green Hawk.
Delivery for the Green Hawk.
Sacrifice the stage points to stay out under the stage. That would be my move.
Class is in
to
session.
Make it on to the next round. Marty.
And Steve has to move Rodney's shoulder. They countered that with Ross Chastain's team, who was coming, and then they saw the forfeit and said, hey, we want the stage points here. Harvick saying his car's just a little bit too tight. Foregoing stage points here in stage 2, Kim.
And right there, the 5-car of Kyle Larson, they felt good where they were in points, so strategy call by Cliff Daniels. Kyle just reporting that he's tight to fire off, not enough turn, loading into one on the shorter run, and just very hard to clear people was his main point, Dave.
22 of Joey Logano hits pit road again. This will be another air pressure adjustment, slight adjustment.
Remember,
this time
do
for
not
Joey.
hold
He'll
back.
be forward by
Your enemy
Chassis
will not
adjustment as
hesitate.
well. Tyler Reddick is on pit road. His way from the back. They were just terrible in traffic there in the back. We'll see if they do this on this.
Interesting strategy there for that pit stop. The guy who put the
These battles are quite an impressive
tire
display of
barrier
power.
And Jackman basically have a little bit of the similar duties right to left. It's a real ballet for sure. And that's some of the reason why we see some left sides leave before they get tight, because your job changes. So you're not like confirming one job gets done, you move to the jack, and it's all just a timing thing. And if the timing's wrong, the wheel doesn't get tight.
It's going to be a sprint to the finish of stage 2, under 13 to go. All right, Steve, so many things happening tonight under the hood, and really, let's take the body of your car away and look a little bit closer and explain to us what's happening.
Yeah, let's go to our Toyota virtual car right here, and let's just take the conversation
Go
about
forth
steering. We've seen some
and
steering
bend
issues
them
with
to your
right front
will.
tires. So as we kind of come around, we're going to talk about really both. First, let's talk steering. So in this area here, this is the whole steering system right there. So it's a hydraulic system. You see
I
there's a
have
line
obtained
there.
some
There's
new
a line that runs
minions
down.
for you
There's
to
a pump and a
peruse.
reservoir. What happens is this system fails. It usually fails in this area right here. That's where that seal is that Truex is talking about, in this area right here. When this system fails, there's a hydraulic issue and it leaks the fluid out. This has to have fluid for it to work. When we talk about some of the right front failures, really there's some adjustments. Right here is the A-arm, right? That's kind of what you use to set the camber. So it doesn't look as simple as the old car because it isn't. This isn't something you're going to open the hood.
That'll keep you interested and involved. Jack Stewart is the setback as we come out of the timeout by Ohio State. It's third down and 10 as they look to bottle up Daquan Finn on an obvious passing down.
Oh, you got the wheel route.
Yeah,
oh, my
look
God,
out.
he missed it.
He is so fast.
Go
Now he
forth
looks for some help.
and
Deep.
bend them to your will.
And it is touchdown. That is Johnny Manziel 2.0.
These battles are quite an impressive display of power.
If he'd have delivered that from about the 20-yard line or 15 in, it would have definitely looked like a carbon copy of Johnny Manziel. But I get it. The improvisation, the ability to spin out of it. A couple of guys wide open, wheel right.
Power like that will devastate your foe.
Tommy Eichenberg was in his face, but man, Newton goes up and makes it 40 yards.
His second touchdown pass tonight. The other one went 50. Wow. Plucky for the extra point. Newton, the sophomore from St. Pete. He averages 20 yards per catch, so he is the deep threat. And that was a special play by a really talented quarterback. And, you know, Jean-Baptiste, all right, number 8, is really fast. And he missed him. He could not catch up to him.
Eichenberg was right in his face, too. But, again, Finn didn't even have a chance to set himself properly. He threw it up, and that comes with trust, right?
Yeah.
Understanding in practice what your guys are capable of doing. Newton tried to didn't have to high point it. He just caught it in his basket, man. wonderful job of knowing where you are. I don't know how he got his feet planted. I just don't know how he did it.
And he's blowing kisses to the Rockets fans in that end zone after his second touchdown pass. Well, a lot of fight in these guys, and it's 49-21 now. And again, as good as Jim Knowles' defense is, and as confident as this program at Ohio State is to have it, they are going to give up from time to time big plays. And that was, as Frank Broyles used to say, just an outstanding individual effort on the part of a great quarterback.
Go forth and bend them to your will.
Abuka. Tom Brady in the playoff game, you might recall. Game in your area only on Fox Sports app.
Yes, a victory! Now do it again.
Yeah, 33 points per game. Again, trying to find a way to get this thing turned around is one way to do it, is let your quarterback shoot.
You see there in the middle, Wilson. Former head coach at Indiana, and all the years at Oklahoma. Very good in his days at Oklahoma. You know, is there anyone you can compare this team to with regard to how many options you got offensively? And he mentioned right away little curl pattern that's caught by Abuka. Stop.
Stage wins all the last 8 races of this season. The crazy night continues, and we're just halfway of this night race. You're watching the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs from Bristol, the Bass Pro Shops night race.
Within those boundaries, as you see McDonald down on the field, and they'll have to check on him. And Ryan's not happy that his fanny's on the seat either. But it does look like a legitimate
So you
injury.
do have potential.
Well, I think he's probably frustrated more so because it's a mark of a maturity. We've celebrated.
I was making about Kevin Wilson is that it's the mark.
Yes, a victory! Now do it again.
Like Wilson, a grizzled veteran.
Yes, you can have a little minion as a treat.
I'm going to run your offense. But I've got some pearls of wisdom to throw your way, too.
No question. And we
Yes,
talked about that
yes,
before, too.
make room for
Some
better
money
things.
And then they may ask I mean, that kind of transfer back and forth. No intimidation factor involved is absolutely crucial to have continuity on an offense.
By the way, I want to really thank Jerry Emiag. Jerry, the
Wonderful
sports
job.
information director, is one of the all-time greats in his profession, following suit with a number of others in the past here at Ohio State. But you know, they rolled out the scarlet carpet for us yesterday. 3rd down and 3 for the Buckeyes.
5 wide, Tim. They're going to go vertical in this. Let's see what happens. Can the Rockets respond? See, this is the mind game right here. Ohio State needs to buckle down and execute their offense. It's not going to be a game of 2 halves here. That's where that frustration from Day is coming from.
Offense number 53, 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Well, they got the center, Whippler.
Your
number
strategy
2
appears to be paying off.
Well, he's the one that actually moved. The center, irrespective of it, it's a mind.
Opportunity to get off the field, and Toledo can't come up with it. That's a
Your study is paying off.
The idea of coming back to the guy who I believe the official miss was responsible for the penalty on the last play. Again, Stroud does a wonderful job, got great protection inside, And that late release by his back, but that ball is a dart. Delivered in zone. Off to the races again.
Late substitution, but Toledo made it. Hayden is stopped by
1, 2, 3.
Perfection.
Perfection.
The tempo here. 6 for 6. 8 of 4, second down and 6 yards to go.
They love soft coverage, the out route, the opposite side of the field. Absolutely love it out of this formation.
Harness your rage.
The ball is tipped away. Could have been picked. Intended. Was knocked away by Deontay Johnson.
Well, he dropped back from that wheel position, man. He was shallow underneath, and I don't think Stroud ever saw him. He peeled back out of his coverage, and then as a result of that, he had some pressure on him, but a good job of protecting him. You got 3 defenders there. Yeah, underneath, you got Dallas Gant was there at a Mike position, and well, that ball almost got picked.
Stover was the intended receiver. Another opportunity here for Toledo defensively. Third down and 6. Buckeyes have had a lot of third and shorts. They haven't had too many third and 6 or longer tonight. It's Hayden, and they stop him.
You are at the top of your class.
They get it up to the 40-yard line. Dynamite getting the ball into the
yes, a victory. Now do it again.
Punt. Let's see what happens here. That's beautiful. Yeah, perfect. Oh, man. He was right on cue, right? He knew what we were talking about.
It's a 9 wedge.
Yeah, that's the Mac Daddy, man, from Callaway. 37-yard boot. They'll start from the 2. We come back.
Doug.
Nice to unwind. Customize your car insurance.
Yes! Limu, you're a natural.
We're not counting that.
First ever all-electric Chevy Equinox EV, powered by the
racetrack over in turn 3, and he was strutting across the racetrack. He was happy to be here.
How would you not be? Right now, he's in the radio booth next to us. I'm waving right at him. Oh, there you go. There he goes. Oh, man is making his round.
Marty.
14 stage points for Kyle Busch so far tonight could be massive in his hope to advance to round 2. Ben Bayshore gave him an update. Listen.
As we run, we are 5 points above the cut line. The 14 and the 8 are tied.
All is going as planned.
So they came in below the cut line. Steve, a lot of nerves here. Ben Bayshore hoping the power steering. Right now, Kyle Busch will advance where he is.
Quickly as those
Experiencing some issues. Danny's got to be sees all his teammates going through. Yeah.
Yes, a victory.
He's sitting there.
Now do it again.
37.
Christopher Bell, Chase Elliott.
Whichever minion you pick, make sure they respect your power.
Big challenge both on the racetrack and on the last 240 laps. When you pit, it's easy to say tires don't have a whole lot of value. How are you going to play your chess pieces differently?
Yes, yes, make room for better things.
William Byron to the bottom of the racetrack here. Just taking the course and running the high side. Can't really make the exit work off of turn 4. Haven't seen William up here much. We'll be
Paying attention to his pace here now that he has some clean air on this 24. Everybody seems to get better when they get in that top 2, top 3 position.
Big run on the 5 as he's going to go to the outside, trying to get by William Byron.
Right on the corner of your screen, you saw the 12 car Ryan Blaney pulling back out on the racetrack to rejoin the field.
Blaney scored 148 laps down.
Yeah, so with 238 left to go, if somebody had a wreck right now, he could catch him. Plus, with Wallace, Gibbs, and Truex out, I believe those points are available.
Larson to the outside here. Second place.
That second spot as Byron continuing to run the bottom of the racetrack. And Larson on the outside clears him for second.
Williams going to go to the top, trying to find that speed the 5 car has up there. Now here comes his teammate Chase Elliott to the inside. Chase working that Hooters Chevrolet on the bottom of the racetrack in turn 3 and 4. Great shot off the nose. Xfinity camera giving us this great shot from Chase's car down in the corner.
All is going as planned. Now, finish them.
As you possibly can and hope for the best.
Best of all, give yourself call his number down here.
That's it flying. Necessary yardage to Devin Maddox. A lot of credit keeping that ball alive to DeQuan Finn.
Yes, a victory!
You talk about
now do it again.
From the inside and on the outside, Tim. Both the edge rusher and the interior rusher put pressure on him, but he got rid of that ball in time to deliver the jump on it.
Wow. Now that's turn on their microphone. I wish they would. I'm going to say that was not a play. That saves them a 9-yard gain. Even if they could not get the first down, they at least would not be punting from deep in their own end zone. So it'll remain second down and 10, and they get a mulligan or a do-over.
I'm not
sure. Timeout was called by Ohio State.
I'm not sure what didn't look appetizing to that blitz package. I thought that they were in the right package. They got good pressure, 2 guys unblocked. That's just a good quarterback doing what he's done since he's been a Rocket, making plays.
All right, so wave off that catch. Jerwan Newton.
They got to do something about the numbers here. They're outnumbered top.
From the 1, pressure off the edge. Pass is incomplete. Thrown in the vicinity of Newton, who was blanketed by J.K. Johnson, number 4. 3rd and 10.
Try to get rid of this one. Boone's in the backfield providing protection right there. Trying to get it away from the short side of the field. The pressure pushed him up in the pocket, Tim. Was able to...
You are at the top of your class.
Zach Alex provides some pressure at that Jack linebacker position up there.
Virginia. Unity Reed, brother. He's playing big time. He's a load, man. You know when those guys...
Your study is paying off.
And they love to just mount you. And just fall right on top of you, man. He was in his hip pocket. Did a wonderful job of running and chasing. That's what you do. Run and chase and finish.
A well-timed timeout by Ohio State, as it turned out.
This one is going to be useful.
And he'll let it bound inside midfield stripe and down at the 46. Take over. But we'll check the flag. 51-yard boot.
That will back him up even further.
Sideline interference warning. Ohio State bench. There's no yardage associated. First down, Toledo.
That was a warning.
Get the get-back coach. Get the get-back coach right now. That's got to be taken care of. Look at Stroud's performance.
Had the reliability, durability, and power of Die Hard. Diehards choose Die Hard, and they get it at Advance Auto Parts.
Enjoy 2 pancakes, 2 eggs your way, and 2 pieces of bacon for only $5. The 2x2x2 from IHOP. Hurry in and enjoy this deal for a limited time. Download the app and earn free food with every order.
This is supersonic Wi-Fi from Xfinity. It's fast. So gaming with your niece has never felt more intense. Hey, what does this button do?
No, don't!
So you've taken the lead? Do not hesitate to show them your power.
Change the path at a time. Don't miss the premiere of Quantum Leap Monday at 10, 9 Central on NBC. And
Yes, a victory!
Kyle Busch would
now
love to be
do
able
it
to change the
again.
past as the engine expires for him, and potentially he could be out of the playoffs.
So we said potentially under break. We kind of talked about it. Dale Jr., you guys brought up a great point.
Choose your
there.
victims.
Kyle Busch is currently out in 5th.
Minions. Choose them wisely.
Suarez on the racetrack running 13th.
Its soul is
Briscoe
powerful.
having a decent run, but he's a
Tempting.
17th. He can lose 9 points, and Reddick only +5 could lose as well. So it is definitely not over for the 18. The other 3 cars in front of him have to finish off these nights.
Also, one thing that's going to hurt him is Blaney's back on track. So Kyle Busch.
Yeah, with 224 laps to go, if he's able to finish all of the laps.
My children, I give you my blood.
The 99's in it, guys.
Suarez a part of it.
Yeah, we just talked about that.
The 48 advanced, and he's going to feel good about it because his car is smoking through the hood. 99 has a flat tire.
Look at the bubble now.
The 8's on pit road.
Just those position changes there.
Yep, as quickly as that happened.
Wow. Somebody got turned about halfway down the backstretch, guys. Who was the first one?
Oh, Suarez is loose. All night he's been loose. Corrects it. Gets behind on the steering. Gets into the side of Stenhouse. Stenhouse, just nothing he could do. Todd Gilliland coming into it.
The
Briscoe
14
barely
just snuck
cleared it,
by.
yeah.
Yeah, Rick. Wow.
Austin Dillon there as well in the 3.
The one thing I'll say, though, is we've seen these cars get beat up, and they take a lot of hits. And as long as you can keep that toe link straight, except for the damage to the right front there on the 8.
Yeah, Reddick, right front damage. We'll see how bad that is.
Outside.
Just body, cosmetic.
Outside only. Just a 38.
It's
easy here, get low, stay in it, going back down, you're good.
I'll
Work
give
your way
Daniel a lot
up.
of
You are at the top of your class.
Check up, low, in the middle, keep coming.
Where's he going to go to work? He just grabbed it. That front is awesome. Dillon.
These battles are quite an impressive display of power.
We practiced this shot. We have talked about this. It looks like we have a can't tell. Yeah, that's a whole upper controlometer piece of foam. This is, we talked about this in the production meeting. Who is going to practice more than just Mixcoff? We're getting ready to see.
Whichever minion you pick, make sure they respect your
You just got to get it out there. These mechanics know it. That's an entire upper control arm assembly.
Yes, you can have a little minion as a
made the
treat.
adjustment in the playoffs. The teams requested, and I think this was a good adjustment. The idea of the damaged vehicle was to not eliminate cars returns, so they extended from 6 to 10 minutes.
Richard Childress on the radio, as you heard, both of his cars involved in that, as Austin Dillon described it. Sorry, guys, that all happened in a big old hurry. Yes, it did. We'll see what they can do. You look at on the left, you see the playoffs as they run. Just a little bit below, but we also saw how long Blaney spent fixing his car earlier. They'll try to get this done in 10 minutes. Steve, you pointed it out earlier. Go get to race pace again, and then the clock is no longer an issue. They can work on it the rest of the night when they want to.
Yeah, but race pace, unfortunately, here is 17.53 seconds. That's about a second and a half, a little under 2 seconds faster than you run on new tires. I've never run a lap at Bristol, but guys, I can't imagine 17 seconds is easy to accomplish with something broken on your race car. We have to at least get the car off the racetrack and the tires pointed in the right direction. There's RC looking on. Both of the RCR cars on pit road. Like worst case scenario, a year ago they battled and couldn't seem to get two in. This year they got both of them in, and now here they are both below the cut line. Austin Dillon and Reddick continue to fall. Kyle Busch, we know he's not moving. He's blown up. Yeah. +4, currently in 12th.
Okay. We still have 219 laps to go, but playoff drive.
You are at the top of your class.
Fox College Football is sponsored by
the cart machine.
Oh, man.
Well, that was a shame, wasn't it?
Out to the 25. Interesting games going on right now elsewhere. By the way, one that we don't show you right there, by the way, Oregon we get next week, partner. Washington State at home. Oregon.
Nice recovery there, Oregon.
Listen, Washington lead on Michigan State. Somewhat surprising after really a big day for the top 25 teams that were favored. But Miami. One we don't show you there is Texas San Antonio, UTSA, whom we mentioned last week.
For real, man.
Would be a trouble team for the Longhorns to play. Micah Kelly is in the backfield. And he gets it. It's a scrum. He gets it up to the 34-yard line, a gain of 9. His best run of the night. Arkansas in some trouble, and I think everyone thought Sam Pittman's team might be moving to become the third best team in the SEC. If not Kentucky, maybe Arkansas.
I really love Arkansas's running backs, man. They've got good skill players.
And KJ Jefferson's a heck of a quarterback, too. This really outstanding quarterback, Daquan Finn, is stopped by Jean Baptiste.
I mean, this guy's like a jackrabbit. Did you see it make the one guy miss? Man, it's just unbelievable how quick he is, man.
So here we go, 3rd down and 3 after the loss.
All right, let's see what Jim Knowles dials up here. Pressure, I'm sure. Yep, they're close to the line of scrimmage. They're coming.
Begging him to throw. Begging him to throw, and he does.
And he beats coverage.
Deep, and it is just beyond the outstretched arms of Mikhail Barkley. Oh, it looked really good, as though he had enough air underneath that pass.
He almost beat KJ Johnson on that play. He had him. I mean, he's a redshirt freshman that's out there on that corner, man, and that's a no man's territory right there. Everybody's shooting at you at that corner. You got to be stout. You got to know what you're doing. You got to have ultimate confidence.
I'm impressed with
you. Are a force to be feared.
He's got a really good touch. want you to go with Seinfeld, I'm not. I'm thinking Richard Lewis.
Yes, a victory! Now do it again.
How about that?
That's a good one.
Did I get hey,
What an impressive display of strength.
Sports and entertainment, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't bring that up in here anymore, Jake.
That's what it's all about. Jake, come up with Richard
Yes, that looks much more intimidating.
takes the handoff. And Kevon Butler. Kyle McCord, the backup quarterback. Mount Laurel, Played in 5 games last year and started against Akron, completing 13 out of 18 for 319. Number 3 quarterback in the nation in the class of 21 as a 5-star. So yet another great one waiting in the wings here at Ohio State. Hayden up to the 39.
You only get 3 laps to do it, so you're going to have to get a good run and have a good plan. Great battle at the top for the lead. Tyler Reddick, team doing a nice job putting some new suspension on it. He's going to take 3 shots at it. We need to see a 17-second lap.
We see minimum speed.
Oh, almost in the wall right there.
Yeah. He ain't working too good.
And here's the problem. You only get 3 shots. 3 laps, 3 consecutive laps, and you don't make it, your day's over.
Yeah, and he got a lot of debris on his tires up there against the wall.
That's not good enough.
Your strategy appears to be paying off.